Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Factorio Undefeatable. In the last episode, we were actually very, very successful in setting up what is going to be a crucial part of the factory from here on in. Now, there's a bunch of stuff that we need to do in this episode, so I'm just going to get down to business. What's going on? We're a little bit under attack. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, first things first, we're going to need to get ourselves some belt because we are going to have to belt a significant amount of coal up from our train station just down here, and we're going to have to belt that all the way up to be processed just off the screen there. So shouldn't be too difficult to do. Should be remarkably easy actually. All we need to do is find a little bit of storage space to stick all of this stinking extra stuff for objects are being damaged. Where is this? Is this over here? Are we out of turrets over here? Yeah, I'll probably need to go and see to that in some capacity in the future, but for now, let's just not worry about it. Which is an entirely terrible attitude to take, but I'm going to take it anyway. Alright, yep, I'm even going to stick robot frames in there, even though they're kind of super valuable. Whatever, just get all this trash out of my inventory, because I need to be able to take a couple more belts than that, considering I think we're probably going to have a full belt, a full double belt of coal transported up to the top area. And I don't know the route that it's going to run actually, because we're going to need a heck of a lot of coal actually. So if I could also get some red belt, then that would be smashing as well, because I have a funny feeling that we're going to require red belt. I've got a rough plan in my mind of how this is going to work. Okay, so we are currently using belt to transport coal up through the factory. If I could get a few more lights down here just to see what was going on, that'd be great. Looks like we're mostly okay for power right now, but questionably so. God damn, it's very, very polluted in there. Yeah, okay, we're fine for power right now. Alright, let's upgrade this to red belt, okay? Because we're going to need extra capacity on this belt right here. So let's do that right away. Okay, good. Not there, of course, because I got stuck on that pylon. Okay, so keep moving this on up. We're probably going to need a little bit of underground belt as well, but it's okay. We've got the gears to accommodate that. And let's continue. Alright. There we go. And here might be a good place to split it off, actually. Because this belt is just going to continue up here. Yeah, so we'll split it off here. Alright, we'll split it off here. So, first things first. We're going to need to set that up, and then we're going to need to replace this, which I was just going to leave until the very end, but I guess we can do it now. Okay, now, the thing that we can choose to do here is we can either choose to just keep red belt, or we can split it into, like, 2 belts of regular stuff, right? It might be worth just making it 1 red belt rather than 2 belts of regular stuff, although the reason that I would be inclined to use 2 belts of regular belt is because that can be upgraded. So that might be something that we can do. Although I guess we'll just keep it red belt for now. We'll keep it red belt for now. Where is this? Yeah, we are being assaulted pretty much on every side right now. It's not a pretty sight, to be honest. It's not a pretty sight at all. Okay, what's the route that we're gonna have to take with this? Probably it's gonna be probably pretty not complex, but just a little bit indirect. Okay, this should be fine-ish, I guess. Where is this? I mean, all of the stuff that is being damaged and or destroyed is it's all part of the, like, peripheral network. So any inserters that I see going down, even though it looks kind of scary, it's not really. It's just pretend scary. Okay. Let's get this to there. Alright, this might work. This might work a smidgeroony better. Okay, and up this way. Yep. Okay. Might need a little bit of landfill here, and I do not think I have a ounce of landfill on me. So let's hope that this can bridge the gap. Indeed it can. Indeed it can. That is exactly what we're after. Let's get a little bit more underground belt so we can continue this whole trend of going underground. And with that, I think we should be free to go above ground, actually. This is all going to be undergroundified later. But for now, it's going to stay above ground because I think it's much easier to operate above ground than it is to operate underground. Plus, it's less resource intensive, so we don't really need to worry that much about anything. Okay, but we are going to need occasional smatterings of underground belt to do what we need. Okay, you can come to like here. You can come to like here, and then you can go under there. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that we need to use this much underground belt, but alas, hey ho. Okay, coal is going to be over here, and it looks like that should be fine. Yeah, just need a simple bit of belt, and it looks like we might have enough of this belt. Oh, one stinking bit. Well, thankfully I can just manufacture that with relative ease, and that is permanently finished. We don't really need to worry about that anymore, which is lovely. Quickly, let me just run over here and see if I can get some... Oh god, what's under attack? Oh god. Yeah, we need to actually go and address that. I'm going to pick up some inserters and come back to this in just a minute. But we really do need to go and see to that. I'm also going to really need to seriously consider upgrading my defenses because at the moment they're not bad. They're shockingly bad. They're actually horrifically bad. I mean, these are still the first generation of turrets that we're really operating with here. They're just the Mark 1s. They're just the Mark 1 gun turrets. We don't even have the Mark 2s at the moment. And it wouldn't even be that difficult to even add that on for us. But quite frankly, it's just not good enough right now. We're really stuck. Really stuck. Okay, let's get rid of all of this stuff. Player's inventory's full? Sure. That's okay. What I was gonna do was introduce a bunch more turrets literally anywhere we can really fit them. Because I think that we probably need more than we're displaying. And I am going to be outrageously lazy. But we're going to use a whole bunch of... There we go. Brand new inserters. Which should take this area from one of the most, you know, undefended to one of the most defended. There we go. Let's replace all of the holes. And stick that in there. Get rid of that. Yeah, you know what? That's not a hugely terrible job. It's not exactly perfect, I know, but hey-ho. What we really could do down here, or what we really could do with down here, should I say, is one of their robot ports. We need a little bit of steel. Now there might be a little bit of steel in that chest. Nope, wishful thinking perhaps. There must be steel around here somewhere, right? No. We'll get a robot port and fix that down there. I'm pretty sure we'll do that eventually. 7 objects were destroyed. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate to say the least. Get rid of that. Get me more of that. Yeah, we will fix our horrific condition of defenses eventually, but there's not been that trigger moment, you know? There's not really been a moment that's made me be like, well, you know what? Really wish I had better defenses. I'm just waiting to get caught off guard by that, and then, undoubtedly, I'll finally get around to fixing my defenses. Okay. One object was destroyed. Wow, okay. That's great. Looks mostly okay. There's a little bit of a gap in the belt there, but no matter. It's mostly fine. 11 objects are missing their materials for construction. Sure, let me fix it, because I can actually fix this down here. Oh, really? We don't have enough space? I can fix that. Alright. That goes there. And then we can stick a little bit of belt in there. And some inserters, which I can just make by hand quickly for the sake of time. I say quickly. God, that's not quick. That's not quick at all. Alright, nothing should be missing any inserters now. Okay, let's finally get back to business. I'm fed up of just being distracted by a whole bunch of stuff. We shouldn't really need to manufacture any pipes on us. We should have them all manufactured by factories, which is exactly what's going to happen. There we go. More and more and more and more and more. We're going to need a lot of underground pipes for this operation. Why, I hear you ask? Because we're going to have to supply water to all of these dudes here. Now, I'm wondering if it's better for us just to do something like... maybe there's a better way to do this. Let me pick this up. And this might seem like a little bit of a silly thing to do, but there could be a better way. Could be a better way. It's going to involve long-armed inserters, but I think it might just treat us a little bit better in the long run. Alright. Get rid of that. That there. Perfect. Connect that up. Again, we're under attack, really? That's kind of shitty. No matter. We'll deal with it. Alright. 5 long-armed inserters. Sure. Sign me up. Okay, you there, you there, you there, you there, and you there. Now, the reason that I think this might be a good thing to do is because we can run the water parallel to the factories, right? So something like this. Shouldn't be too difficult to manage. 6 objects were destroyed. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, and then that goes under to there. That goes under to there. This might not work, but it might end up being one of the coolest looking bits of design that we've actually done. So is this gonna work? That should go in there and out there. That's not gonna work, so I guess we're gonna have to do that to there, that to there, that to there, that to there, and that to there. And everything else is just gonna be fed off this one pipe. Maybe that's an incredibly stupid thing to think of, but I think we're not gonna need that much water. I don't think it's in that high demand. Jesus Christ, where's this happening? Over there? That's a pretty sensitive part of the area. Not gonna lie, it's not exactly well defended. Alright. Let's do it. Let's connect up all of the dots. There we go, 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 there we go. That's all connected up. Let's just drag one big pipe down here. Now, it might so turn out that we're not getting enough... Jesus Christ, where is this? This is over there. We really do need to set this up with like roboports everywhere, because only with roboports are we ever going to be able to stop the aliens from inflicting major damage upon us. Okay. Yes, 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 I get it. I get it. Okay. Now let's connect this to the water. It's a pretty simple process, but unfortunately, it's a little bit of a distance away. And there is a bunch of a bunch of old tech in the way, which is less than ideal. And it's also becoming a little bit dark, which is, again, annoying. There we go. Give me some lights. Down here, please. I want to see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. That's not so bad. It's less horrifically dark. Put it that way. Okay. These guys are still moving. Like, after all this time, really? Are you still... You're still moving all this stuff? Construction worker speed? Oh, construction robot Mark II. Robot... Can I get robot... Worker robot cargo size? It'd take a little bit of time to do, but... Defender robot, that's kind of cool. Worker robot speed. Let's get worker robot speed. Worker robot speed 2. We've already got one level in that, but apparently one level is not enough. Alright, water. Pretty simple. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. We should be having this work. There we go. It should be working. It's not going to work here because I fucked that up. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. There we go. Now we should be working. Now we've got heavy oil. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Where are we under attack? This area, very, very sensitive, as I talked about before. Not something that we're really super glad is being attacked, but hey-ho. Alright, now we just connect up a bunch of the outputs to inputs. Relatively easy. And you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, and the last and final little bit, you go to here. So it turns out that we don't really need that much coal, but... yeah, it's gonna be not a long process, I don't think, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to get a little bit of oil, but any oil is better than no oil, quite frankly. So I'm very, very happy that we are on the right steps. And let's face it, oil is 1,000 times more difficult to acquire than coal is. Coal is very, very easy in terms of resources to gather. Honestly, I much, much, much prefer getting coal than I do oil. However, that's not to say that we're just going to completely abandon oil. Like, oil is definitely the easier way of doing this. Like, it's much less resource intensive, and I could really, really, really appreciate a big patch of oil, like, I don't know, that one up there. But unfortunately, that's just, you know, that's a little bit out with our capability of sorting right about now, so we're just going to have to leave that. I'm making sure to connect up the petroleum to the start, so we should have a little bit more petroleum coming in. I don't really know how much petroleum this is going to produce, to be honest, but it's worth a shot, isn't it? That's a gas venting pump. I don't really want a gas venting pump. I would love a regular pump, though. I would love, 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 love a regular pump. I don't know if it's going to work in conjunction with gas, but I should hope so. Okay, there we go. And so now we're going to see all of the petroleum sucked through this pump into these tanks. And again, I hope, beyond hope, that it brings us a lot of petroleum, although I am rather questioning if it will. I could do with a couple of speed modules in here as well. That would be really, really nice. But this, again, is probably something that would do quite well from a Factorissimoifying, because it seems that we could have a bunch of factories within factories all producing, you know, for example, we could have a factory, and inside that factory could be just chemical plants producing heavy oil, and then out of that, oh, this is not hooked up. What is going on here? Why was that not hooked up? Oh, perfect. Robot worker speed is done. Fantastic. There we go. Okay, so that should be a little bit better. Yeah, apologies to everyone who is shouting at their screen, But that's not too shabby. Yeah, but this is definitely going to benefit from factorissimifying, because currently I don't think I've got the ratios quite right. Like, heavy cracking to light oil, there's still, you know, there's still like some left over. It's not exactly in sync. It's almost in sync, but not quite. Like, it might be better if we had, for example, two heavy oil cracking, cold to heavy cracking oil chemical plants into one just regular heavy to light. That might be a little bit better of a way to get the ratio. So, for example, for 4, we could have 4 going into 2, going into 1. And that might be the better ratio that we're after. I don't really know yet. We'll have to wait and see how it works out. But at the moment, petroleum gas doesn't look like we're getting any petroleum gas from the oil that we're bringing in at the moment. So it's just the petroleum gas that we're already seeing more plastic coming out of the machine. I mean, that's impressive to say the least. It's not enough to sustain an entire factory, so clearly we're going to have to do something about this. And it might so turn out that we need to factorissimify this area. That might be the only option that we actually have in order to make this go at a decent speed. It's either that or we wait until we've got rid of all of the biter camps along this route in order to get to the oil. Alternatively, we go for some other oil, but the other oil that's a big patch is up there, and that's just as difficult to get to. I'm going to quickly, before we end the episode, I'm going to quickly take this opportunity to go and shore up my defenses a little bit, because I'm not exactly convinced that our defenses are anywhere near adequate. Are we still building these biocannons? What's the issue? We're completely out of these bad boys. Do we know of any more? I thought we were, oh, yes, we do have some. They were just manually put into that chest. I get it. That's fine. That's okay. I can deal with that. So, unfortunately, production of these biocannon rocket things was delayed, but again, we're getting back up to speed with that. Okay, so let's take this opportunity to head up here. We do need to build some roboports. I would love to do that. I would also love to take some construction robots with me, so I'll quickly go and get some construction robots. I've got a bunch of you. I can build a bunch of chests, if that's possible. Yeah, a couple of storage chests. Building a couple of roboports. Get me construction robots, and we shall be golden. Which is quite exciting, actually. Alright. Construction robots. And in fact, actually logistics robots. Like, we are producing logistics robots. In fact, we're not producing logistics robots quite yet, but they are eventually gonna get onto the production line. I suppose we can just make you into logistics robots, right? There we go. 1 every 2. Why not? Uh-oh. Did I pick up all the chests? There we go. I picked up all the chests. Perfect. Yeah, so we should actually start to see the flying robot frame production get completely ramped up, because we're getting more plastic, because we're getting more batteries. So that really should be pretty damned good. You are gonna need to be upgraded there. Stop that there. And you, I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but pick up from here. Drop to there. Yes, do that. I don't know why I don't just do this manually, to be honest. Such a silly process. Okay, stop. Stop. I just want to get production of logistics robot tool set up again. I mean, again, we've never even had production of the tool, even in the first place, so that's really, really annoying that this chest is full and can't take any. So we're not going to see logistics robots for a while. I don't really care. Give me construction robots. That's what I care about. 750. Alright. How many more are left in there? 4. Don't really care about that. Okay, 6 objects were destroyed. Fine, whatever. We've got a couple of roboports on us. We can probably afford to make a couple more whilst we're on the way over there. We've got turrets to put down. We've got inserters on our person. Could probably do with... I'm just going to drop this train right there because I don't really want to fill up my inventory with anything else that I don't need. I'm going to pick up some regular inserters because that's still part of the blueprint, so to speak. So we still really need that. And I'm going to try and reinforce the areas that seem to need the most defensive measures taken. So, for example, this area looks pretty bad, pretty rough, shall we say. In fact, if I just connect you up here, that might be enough to work. So we should see some robots being dispatched from this area and fixing these problems. I think so anyway. You've got turrets in here, put in belt there. Yep, so we're going to see you head out there. And I'll also stick in maybe, yeah, 50 inserters, a little bit more belts. You've already got an ample amount of gun turrets, but I'll give you a few more just in case. Okay, so that's good. That's that area set up automatically to recover. This area over here, all we need to do is just literally connect this up to the network. I guess this is the good thing about having a robot network, is that we don't even need to like have an independent little setup. We can just sort of connect it all together, which is working really, really well so far. You can go down here. Perfect. Oh, look at this bastard. See, it's just chipping away. That's what it is. It's all just chipping away. Oh, there's a roboport inside that. I guess that counts as a robo network. That is really, really interesting. Okay. That's quite temporary, that, but hey ho, it'll do for now. And I think that should probably be all of the stuff that we really need to rectify. I mean, there might be a couple of... Yeah, wow, okay. So there is a bunch of stuff that's actually needed to finish construction of all of the stuff that was destroyed. But I'm mostly confident that we'll be able to add it to the chest. Okay. 188 objects are missing repair packs. Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is kind of serious. There we go. I'll replace this manually, I guess. Okay, let's quickly have a little look and see what the problem is. 35 objects destroyed. 6 objects are missing construction robots. 32 objects are missing materials for the construction. Okay, so basically we just need to add a bunch more of you, a bunch more of you, and some lights, I guess. We can give you 4 lights. What else? Yeah, we'll give you all of those. All of those. We'll give you all of my repair packs. That should be fine. We are going to need to set up the automatic construction of repair packs, and they're instantly going to have to be added to the network. I'm going to... I don't really want to do that right now because we're already at 28 minutes, but... that's something that needs to be done, like, kind of pronto. Doesn't need to be done, well, kind of right now, I guess. But I'm not going to do it now because we are running out of time. And in fact, we're out of time because that's the end of the episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Factorio Undefeatable. My name, of course, has been Naomi, and I will see you next time. Bye.